All right, we are back with some more news. I had some time to study up, and Twitter is back on. X is live. So the Chiefs just shortly after signing their left tackle, presumably their starting left tackle for the next couple of years in Jaylen Moore, they signed another former 49er. Jaylen Moore was a 49er was a left tackle for the 49ers, was a 49er for 4 or so years of his career after getting drafted. And this is the same situation, different position. The Chiefs are signing former 49ers running back Elijah Mitchell, who we got to talk about him, but he is fast. Speedy back. I think he was either the fastest running back in his draft class or one of the fastest. He's 5'10", 200 pounds, 26 years old. He's going to be 27 in May, was a 6th round pick by the 49ers in his draft class. But again, one of the fastest in his class. Now, this is a 1-year deal worth up to $3.5 million. It's kind of a prove-it deal. A couple things I do. Let me say what I like about this. He's shifty. He's elusive. He's very quick. He's younger. So the Chiefs are definitely going younger. Elijah Mitchell, this is Hayden Winks of Underdog. He said he likes the prove-it deal. First move of many of fixing the Chiefs running back room. So obviously you got Pacheco. We'll see about him on the last year of his deal. He says Pacheco can't be a headliner. I mean, we'll see. If he comes back from injury, talking about Isaiah Pacheco, he's definitely a guy that you can feature plenty, but he says kind of what the Chiefs like to do anyway. I expect this to be a 3-back rotation, Pacheco, Mitchell, and a pass-catching option. Can you still go get a veteran like Samaje Perine? Of course. Could you still draft a running back in this year's draft class? Of course. The biggest concern, by far, about Elijah Mitchell is going to be his injury history. You want to see one of the craziest things I've ever seen? Look at his injury history. I don't know that I've ever seen this high. Very high risk, 90% chance of injury in 2025. That's insane. His injury history is crazy, guys. There's a lot going on there. But most noticeably, if you look at his career stats, he doesn't even have stats for 2023. You want to know why that is? Really bad hamstring injury. That happened early, just before the start of the season, and it actually put him on IR for the entire season. It was the 4th and final year on his rookie contract, making him an unrestricted free agent after the 2024 NFL season. Now, as a rookie, though, in 2021, he had 963 yards and 5 touchdowns in 11 games. He's electric when healthy. This is Matt Mayako. He's covered the 49ers for 30 years. Said that Mitchell appeared in 27 games with 12 starts over 4 years with the 49ers. He missed all of last season with a severe hamstring injury, but led the team in rushing as a rookie. And he did have that 1,100 scrimmage yards and 11 appearances as a rookie with the ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. So I love that about him. You can kind of use him in the pass game. Chiefs love that. If you're going to be a running back for the Kansas City Chiefs, you've kind of got to be able to do a little bit of everything. Yes, run the ball. The Chiefs don't run the ball a lot. Pass protect, please, and then catch passes out of the backfield. So as long as this guy can stay healthy, that's the biggest thing, and that's why it's just a 1-year deal worth up to, did I say $3.5 million. But that's the thing. He played 11 games his rookie year, which was a great year. He was looking good too in 2022, averaging 6.2 yards per carry. Most recently that he played was in 2023, 11 games again. So, in his 4-year career, he's missed 17, 23, he's missed over 30 games since coming into the NFL. But this is the fun stuff you like to see, is his rookie year. Can he get back anywhere close? Can he just stay healthy? The injury history, if you're like, well, what else happened? Well, the hamstring that sidelined him all of 2024 season was a bad hamstring injury. That happened in training camp, and then he missed the entire season. Well, he had a knee flare-up at late in the 2023 season that caused him to miss 3 games. Before that, he had a knee injury. A couple weeks later, returned. Missed about 3 weeks of practice with a groin pull at the beginning of the 2023 NFL season. He had an MCL sprain in 2022 that knocked him out for the remainder of the regular season. That happened, and he missed 6 games with that. So he's had issues of staying healthy. But again, when you're getting a guy that's on a 1-year prove-it deal, remember, it's up to $3.5 million. That just means that there's going to be incentives built in, kind of like they did with Hollywood Brown's deal. Like, you've got to be able to be out there. You've got to contribute. The incentives could be yards, could be snaps played, carries. It just, we'll see what the incentives are, but it's probably a pretty team-friendly deal. And yeah, you're still going to have to get a running back in the draft more than likely, because you can't bank on the what if, the health of Elijah Mitchell. Pacheco's still on the last year of his rookie deal. You have no Kareem Hunt back. You have no P. Ryan. I like the addition. Of Elijah Mitchell. Speed. Both of these guys are fast. Elijah Mitchell, Isaiah Pacheco, both run 4.33, 4.35 40s. So I love that. I love the speed, because then you've got speed in the wide receiver room too. Worthy, fast as hell. We already know. Hollywood Brown runs a 4.3 40. Like, they've got speed. That's great. Now these guys just got to stay healthy, because that 90% chance of injury in 2025 stresses me out just a little bit. But they're just making moves. The Chiefs are making moves early on in free agency. You're addressing areas of need. I said earlier, we're going to do a video tonight too, but they got Jaylen Moore. I said that in the previous live stream. 2-year, $30 million deal with $22 million guaranteed. Only 12 career starts at left tackle. But he's a competent blocker who can compete for a left tackle job and provide quality depth. Well, the Chiefs are hopefully, in theory, if you're going to pay him that much, you're banking on him starting. Now, what I like to read is Moore doesn't have any standout high-end physical traits, but is a competent blocker. That's all you need, dude. That's all you need for the left tackle spot in the Kansas City Chiefs offense. A competent blocker. You're not asking for a lot. Just protect him. More times than not, give Mahomes a chance to throw, and then obviously you've got to block in the run game too. I do like that they're not going to go into the draft, I don't think, with like any glaring holes. Could they still draft a running back? Yes, but does Elijah Mitchell help with the running back room? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, it helps. I also wonder what else is going on. Have I missed anything else since talking? Last time I went live about the left tackle deal. That's when the Chiefs also signed a running back. So they've made 2 moves early on in free agency frenzy. Andrew Beasley said, I hate the Jaylen Moore signing. Well, here's a question. If you hate the Jaylen Moore signing, would you have rather signed Dan Moore Jr. for a 4-year, $80 million contract with $30 million guaranteed his first year? I don't know about that. Chiefs are in a little bit of a tough spot with that. But at the end of the day, when you're looking at the running back spot, Matt Derrick of Chiefs Digest, 4.35 speed. That's the kind of electricity Casey wanted to add in the backfield. Get the burners. Get the burners, man. Jaylen Moore and Mike Caliendo, by the way, were teammates at Western Michigan. Small world. You now have 2 players with the last name of Moore out of Western Michigan. Jaylen Moore and Sky Moore. You guys got to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on the addition of both Elijah Mitchell, Jaylen Moore. There'll be more to come. We're going to do a full video tonight, basically going over everything in depth. And that's coming. That's on the way. But let me know your thoughts on this signing. I don't hate it, but it can't, like, you're not going into the season going, oh yeah, it's going to be the Pacheco and Elijah Mitchell show. There is no way with that injury history. But I like taking a flyer on a guy who did miss all of last year. And because of that, you could potentially have a great fit for your offense, great fit for the scheme for a pretty low price. The Chiefs like to take these creative swings on guys that they like their upside, but they're coming off of like a down year or injury-ridden year. Same what they did with Hollywood Brown earlier. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments down below. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.